Guten Tag and hello everyone. Thanks for joining me today. This is Bismarck and I'm glad you're here. And what I have in store for you today is a Dimir Control mill deck. Mill is by far my most favorite way of winning a game, and since the addition of Jace, it has become such a viable strategy that I've been using it pretty much since release. And in this deck, we focus around spot removing the opponent's early game plays with Go for the Throats, with cut downs, or countering them with Make Disappears, or even to a Liliana to minus her. And in the later stages of the game, we want to play Jays, especially in combination with cards with the card Breach the Multiverse, which they just go hand in hand so perfectly. You play an early Jays, mill your opponent for a bunch, maybe use a -2 ability to draw some cards, but then later on maybe use one for to -5 him. Next turn, play Breach the Multiverse, -10 from that card, plus another 15 from the Jace you replayed. So there's -25 cards with an early Jace as well. You already talked about 40 cards milled, which pretty much most of the time seals the deal. And everything else in this deck is just built around trying to survive to that point. So we have the end. If the opponent plays something like a Domain Ramdap and you want to get rid of all the Traxers, we play a couple of or 3 Sheldreds just to counter a bit of all the life loss you get through mono white early or mono red especially, and everything else is just like draw cards, kill stuff, counter stuff, make it a 4 mana, 5 mana, play Jays, and then later on breach once usually is enough, but you know, at the latest after the second breach game's over. So yeah, it's a pretty straightforward deck. I think it's fairly competitive. I do just love this playstyle, that's why we're running this, and I really hope you enjoy these games I have for you today. Alright, first game. Ooh, 2 landers on the play. Kinda hate them. Despite that, we're having a decent hand, like a third land, and we're pretty much golden. So yeah, I think we'll try it. See what our opponent plays. Oh, looks like we're playing against Domain first game. Or Esper. Oh, that's the third land. Love to see it. Question is, do we run a Celestis into open make disappear mana? I think not, so we try the Flash Gorger. Okay, no stick. Okay, looks more like Asper. In that case, we try for it. Might have a dissipate here, but if he dissipates that, we're kind of fine with it. Oh no, it's a negate. Yeah, we definitely prefer that to be negated over our Jays. And Elspeth Smite, yep. Okay, we're looking at probably Esper full control. Try our Shieldred. The stick might be just from Merrick's. Yeah. If we keep them busy with all our creature spells early, we should have a hard time keeping up counter spells too much. Okay. That's fair. Because we don't really care about life total. Let's see if they found another negate. They have not. So we just mill them for 5 straight away. And we don't think we attack. They might run or might have another Elspeth Smite in hand and then want to go for that. Okay. They got Stroke of Midnight. Fair enough. But they're already down to 30, so if we get to 7 mana and we find a window to use Breach, we pretty much win instantly. Okay, that's our 6th mana. Means they have to sacrifice a creature if they really want to make it disappear, but doesn't look like they have it. Memory Deluge, okay. Going for more draws. Unfortunately, those are put into hand, so Sheldred doesn't tax them for doing so. Destroy evil, fair enough. But they're pretty much already dead, as long as we find a window to actually cast it. Ooh. Let's see if they want to trade. Okay. We're actually going to use our cut down here. Problem is you can't tell if they have some interaction land because of the Myrics. But yeah, well, we will just try to go for it, because we'd rather have the breach resolve than another Jace. It does resolve, alright. In that case, I think we're going to go for the -2, because that will draw us 3 cards. And we might find some more interaction. Oh, negate, love to see it. And another land. He cycles the land. Okay. Okay, we -2 here again. Because we want those 3 cards. Okay. Well, we have 2 options here. We can play the breach, and if they haven't found another counterspell, we win straight away. Or we can play the Jays and are able to even counter or make disappear with the bargaining cost. But I think we go for the breach. Ah, okay. I found the one make disappear. Still fine. Right. Let's see if we can bait something out with Liliana. Making discard, and I don't think we need the end. Yeah, we'll just go for it. They didn't make disappear earlier, and that would have meant they had to, get 2 in a row, which they did not. So, first game, first win. You love to see it. Oh yeah, actually Diamond 2, nearly Diamond 1. Let's see if we can make it today. Alright, next one. Let's have a look at this hand. Yeah, it looks decent. We have some early interactions. We got cheap sweeper. We got all our lands to keep. Okay, mono red. Ooh. It's always a tough one. Mono red on the draw. That's, by the way, how you can tell that you're winning too much. If you get mono red on the draw like 3 times in a row, you know, okay, alright, I'll get it. But we keep make disappear open to hopefully counter one of the 3 mana spells if they have one, like a Godric or a Squee. They do have the 3rd land, and they do have the Squee. Okay, so we go here. Interesting. Since they run so many buff spells nowadays, like half a year ago would go for the Flesh Gorger straight away, but they do have a lot of interactions and they have buff spells that would just kill them outright, and those buff spells without creatures are pretty much useless. So yeah, we're going to use the Path of Peril. So best case for us, they just animate the fountain, the foundry, yeah. Okay, now I think we play the Celestis. No, I think we go for the Flesh Gorger. Puts pressure on them. Do we have a lightning strike? Yeah. we were looking for, but at least we can go like this, and if they replay Squee, that's all the turn, and I can just go for the throat, and yeah, they go for this. It's clever, to be honest. But we get to draw, and maybe if we get another Flesh Gorger, we can play him out as the big guy, and that should seal the deal. Yep. Let me think. That's 7 mana, so 2, 4, 5, 6. So we definitely need the land. And I don't think we're going to win with mill in this game, so... Oh, I forgot about the Power Stone. My bad. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, then in that case we do not need the land. And we play the big guy. One red nowadays can deal 5 damage, but let's hope they don't have that card. Or the 2 cards. Yep. Ooh, mono red on the draw. But if you can beat them, your deck is decent. Alright, on the draw again. Hello? Magic, don't you want me to win? Don't you want me to get to Mythic? Oh, mono blue. Mono blue is a tough matchup because of all the cheap interaction I run in. Yeah, it's mono blue. Okay, buckle up guys, this is going to be hard. On the draw as well, because on the play I most likely can get my Celestis out despite them having maybe a make disappear, but I won't be running it out this turn, because what they usually want to do is play their Jin on turn 4 when they can actually keep a counterspell open, but never mind. In that case, if they don't want to do anything, I won't do anything. Because the more mana you have, the better you can actually counter their pay 2 mana spells, so they would need a negate here, or 2 make disappears, and I don't mind trading a Celestis against 2 make disappears, to be honest. Although I would really love to have it, because then I can use my Path of Peril for the cleave cost. Okay. Dissipate, interesting. Haven't seen that in mono blue for a long time. And the problem with mill against mono blue obviously as well is that you buff their Jin and you make the other creatures cheaper, so let's see. Sheldred. That actually might be not too bad. Make sure that we have 2 mana open for the make disappears. Essence Scatter. Oh right, they're running a very counterspell heavy version. Sleight of Hand. Oh yeah, that was reinstated in Modern, I guess. I think it was banned and it's not anymore. 2 make disappears. Do we try our Jays? So much open mana. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Wow. With that hand, you win against my deck, but you will not win against Monorat with that hand. So... Okay, it's big mono blue control, I guess. Looks interesting. I think it's time to start a Mirex. Maybe should have actually done that a bit earlier. Although I think they do run bounce spells as well, of course. Yeah, they have that one, and yeah, that's the only one I've seen so far, the Unlock Whale. But we're definitely going to start the Mirex plan. Little backup win condition. Liliana might be not too bad. I think we keep her. It's an interesting pile. But if we can get to resolve the breach and hit one of our other 3 Js, it shouldn't be too bad. Do you want to use a bounce spell? One luck whale, okay. Doesn't matter where you put it, it's a token, it will just disappear. Oh, another whale. Fair enough. Now we don't have mana open to make disappear, so yep. Guess we passed the turn. Definitely counter that. Because they're on 10 mana, so your make disappears are pretty much worthless. So don't hang on to them if the opponent has so much mana. If you get a window to counter anything, just go for it. Right, Mirix. Me draw some cards. It's fine by me. We'll have to discard 5 cards. Let's see what he does. Fading Hope. Fair enough. Keeps on top. Any day now, opponent. What a fun interactive match of Magic. Alright, more counterspells. I think we play Baby Flesh Gorger. Essence Scatter, alright. And we keep mana open for Mirrex and obviously counterspells, despite the fact that he's on a bajillion mana. Yeah, there's the Djinn. We still try to create the token, so we may be in a position where we can use it to yeah, okay. I think that's it. Yeah, Mono Blue is... haven't seen Mono Blue in like 4 weeks, but it's really, really good against our deck, obviously. Ah, fair enough, I'm out. Big Mono Blue control. Interesting. Alright. Well, we finally do go first with an absolute terrible hand. 2 of our 5 7-drops, or 2 of our 3 7-drops, so we have to mulligan this. This is looking better. But no interaction besides Path of Peril, so yeah. We're gonna ditch one of the Jaces. Keep 6. Tap land out of the way, and then see what he plays. Say hello, because it's taken a million years to play his first land. Mono red. Yeah, that was really a tough decision. Playing mountain and then Kumano. Yeah, that was probably no one ever thought of that play. Plays the check. I think we let that one resolve because we were planning on countering this third play and wiping the board with Path of Peril. Ooh, all these tough decisions. Alright. Third land. Pass the turn. Eat at least 4 damage this turn, which does hurt a lot. Opponent is in the tank, thinking about, shall I play my third mountain and Squee, or shall I play my third mountain and Godric? You know, those are really, really tough decisions, so you have to think about them a lot. Okay, we'll let that one resolve. And eat 6, I guess. And we counter this. So that pretty much means we're at 8 life already, because that will be able to attack next turn. That is an excellent pickup. Let's clear the board. Get cut down. Ready to play on the Kumano. Yep, you can play that. Cut that down. And then we play Sheldred. So back in the day, Sheldred used to be like game over for mono red, but oh, apparently it is still game over for mono red. Yeah. On the draw, on the play, finally. Won a game. Love it. Alright, we're on the draw again. I think I've been on the play today maybe twice. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably mono red by the looks of it, yeah. But we do have 2 Sheldreds, and by God, please give me a third land and let me survive until turn 4. And the salt can at least dip down a little bit on my end. Make a treasure, yes please. That might mean that he's missing a third land drop and wants to play a Squee next turn. Even if he... Oh my God, I used the wrong land. Yeah, you can tell I'm tilted. Okay, phew, never punished. We could roll. Please play another 1-drop. Does not, okay. Thinks about buffing maybe, no. Okay. Since he didn't play another 1-drop, I think we're just gonna Path of Peril here. Because he might be, that there was definitely a stick, so he either has a play with fire or a buff spell, and as always, buff spells don't work if you don't have any creatures. Well, he is very good at drawing Charming Scoundrels. We could roll. Okay, probably going to attach the buff spell now, since I'm all tapped out. No. And we do find our land. This could mean, obviously, that he does have some spells that actually kill Sheldred. but we do have a backup one, so we're definitely not going to block. There's Godric. You can only... Now let me think. He definitely has a buff spell, so... That would mean we definitely want to kill her. Oh, he might be debating going for the damage. Oh yeah, he does. Draw a card. We have two make disappears open. But he could fly over us, so we go for him. And we actually minus the Godric. And we don't attack. Not enough mana to use her ability. Oh, he was able to fly over. Might go attack all. Yep. Safe block here. Gain our life. Minus him. And we don't attack. Yep. Explodes. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Mono red on the play. Okay. Next game. Well, according to our plan, this hand is actually looking really decent. We do have 3 lands, we have a Celestis, we have at least 1 piece of early interaction, and since we're on the play, we can actually pull it off. On the draw, this would be a mulligan, because he would have that 1 cut down, and yeah, that's it. And we banned a really decent target. Goodbye. We can play Celestis next turn, and then even if we don't top deck another land, we can go for the end on maybe a squee. Want to get this cooking straight away. No, it's a Felden. Okay, let's see. Stern, alright. Gonna let this slide. Take our life. Get rid of one of the Jaces. Okay, he's going wide. Means we really want to find our path of peril. Do you run out of buff spell? No, you don't. So, yeah. Draw our cards. Hopefully get a path of peril, or... Okay, rough, yeah, you're not good anymore. Well, look at that. And this is the combo, or one of the combos to actually get back into the game. You see, we created that Power Stone, and that will allow us now to cast our Path of Peril for free, which is nice, and clear the board. It's a much safer option than going for like a Sheldred, because we do have more spot removal there. We decline. We want to keep all of them. Ooh, nothing. Well, good game. But see, this is like, I only run one of, but it is a nice combo to have in these situations. In other situations where you face like a mid-range deck, you can actually go and get one of your Jaces or get one of your Sheldreds. Especially if you have like 6 mana and maybe you can keep and make disappear open as well. So that's why I run one of these, because yeah, you can sometimes just surprise your opponent by doing so. Let's get one more game in. Okay, opponent goes first. Huh. If I would know he plays something like Domain Ramp, I would love to keep that hand. But I think we have to mulligan this. And since we do have a combo out of Besiege, Dimir, and Stern, which you saw last game was pretty potent, we're going to keep them too and ditch one of the Jaces. Okay, this could be soldiers or just a white-blue control deck. Definitely looks like control. Yeah. Oh, that second Stern pickup was nice. Another good thing about the Besiege Dimir is that you can okay, we'll tap this for blue, draw our cards, and we get rid of our Go for the Throat. Now, another good thing about this is that you can actually shuffle your library. Since we put a Jason on bottom, we definitely want to have that ability as well. Oh, Celestis on top, would have loved that as well, but beggars can't be choosers. Okay, he plays. Oh, okay. Goes for the -2. Does he see our game plan? No, he does not. We miss our land drop. Of course we would. Get rid of one of those. Play our land. And we're actually just one land off, so we can play our Flesh Gorger as a 7-drop. That's another 3. Of course, all lands. We heavily rely on our creatures to actually take care of Planeswalkers, so... Okay, he might not know the interaction with Make Disappear. Let's find out. Do you have a Destroy Evil? Or an Emperor, maybe? Okay, he wants to bounce us. Okay, fair enough. But if he replays it, he has at the most 2 mana. He does replay it. It's 45. Goes for -5 maybe? Yeah, he does go for the -5. We lose 1 breach, which is fine. Smack him. Missing our land here hurts a lot. But we do have double... No, we don't have double Make Disappear, and I could go for Make Disappear with... Yeah, we play a Baby Flesh Gorger here. Because then we would be able to use him as Make Disappear fodder if you place another Jace. And we do actually have a lot of pressure on board. There is another one. Use casualties. And yeah, we get rid of the Flesh Gorger. Yeah, that one does not work because you add 1 mana now. Well, let me think. I think... Yeah, we go here. And we go Lily.
Enough with the mysteries. Don't overthink things.
Put him down to 8. Okay, farewell, let's go. In that case, play our own Jace. Go straight for the -5. Get rid of another one. I think we get rid of the Besiege.
We all have things we'd rather
forget. He's good at drawing Jaces as well. We do have still 2 breaches in there, but we're very far off mana-wise. plus is it? Just run it out. There's no chance of waiting. Hmm. Yep. Good game. And we're back in the post-game rep. Well, what shall I say? Today was a weird day. We were only facing mono red or um, some sort of control decks. Like really like control big mono blue. I've never seen something like that, but it looked interesting. Um, that's why the stats today are not the best. I think we lost two more than we did manage to win. I will put the stats at the end of the game, at the end of the video as always. Um, we won a couple of games against Mono Red on the draw, which is always a good sign. But yeah, unfortunately, we weren't able to execute our mill plan quite to the extent that I would have loved to shown you. Um, Overall, I think this deck is competitive. I think you can climb with it. You should be able to reach something like 55% win rate. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to get a single game against something like Domain Ramp or Golgari Midrange because you pretty much dumpster those decks. They have no chance because by the time they want to play their big stuff, they've drawn so many cards, and you will have a chase or two, or maybe even a breach, so you can mill them out in one or maybe two turns. I really do enjoy this kind of play style. And if this is something that you can, do see in yourself, go for it. It is fun. It can be frustrating during, every now and then. You saw that my thought levels were kind of high during the recordings here and there, but that is because I faced like mono red four times on the draw, and yeah, that's always fun, as we all know. So yeah, give this deck a go if you have the wild cards. Lots of these cards are stable, so I hope you find them in your collection. And thank you very much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next one. And as a little goodbye gift, we're actually going to open my pack I earned during these games, and maybe it will, reduce some of the salt in my blood. I'll see you tomorrow. Not too bad. We all know those manlands going to be good. So yeah, if you ever don't know what to do with your wild cards, go for the manlands. Goodbye, guys.